All right, folks, this is Jolene's place. We're over here in Razorwind, and hey, look, it's like the boss. I wasn't told we'd be having visitors today. Strange. Then again, I've been having a lot of problems recently remembering things. The Wanderlust Den community was founded right before the release of Midnight with one goal: to provide a housing community for the top 1% of all US achievement hunters. Only requirement for joining is that at the time of joining, members are within the 1% range of available achievement points. A feat I'm sure many scoff at, but few truly know the dedication required to obtain such a feat. Some of us do take housing very seriously, while others remain busy in their endless pursuit to earn every achievement in the goddamn game. We also been known to roleplay a bit, which you'll experience today. After touring our wonderful community, and if you're ever bored, hop by the Oasis and relax. Bring your friends and family, and are they okay? Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. They got Void took, and then like his buddy, his manservant, is like just kind of chilling there. Apologies, this happens from time to time. Why don't you go for a walk? Clear your head, and I will handle things from here. All right, sure, thanks. I'll just head back to the Oasis. I'll take the scenic routes through the dunes. The beach dunes. But yeah, check out what we have here. Heavily skinned. We have thick platforms from Belmeth that's being used to dress this up, which actually makes it work out really well if we're going for, what I'm presuming is to be like this whole Forsaken vibe. It's not perfect, but because we have the whole blocking nature of it, but like the shaping, we have like, it feels like not exactly like a Warcraft thing, because I know you had like those had the whole floating ziggurat kind of things to it, but this sort of structure here, it is very reminiscent of, it's basically like the Orcish house, but it's been like very reskinned to have this Forsaken look. It's being pulled off with like the tent work here, which looks great. Love how it all comes together. Then we have like this little bit of a climb using more of these Belmeth beams. Yeah, nice standout place. So as soon as we go in, ooh, very vibey. Notice how the lights are down. I think, is this the thing that lets us? Yeah, of course we can click this thing, lay down our weapons and everything. Actually, no, I think that's oh yeah, so it is the rack, but the clicking is kind of funny there. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have instructions on how to walk through here too. Hello. So, as we go in, again, like really dark, very, very vibey here. I like these glows. Because we have like these fell candles that are doing like most of the work there. That helps with really bringing out this whole tower structure here on top of the fountain. Awesome Forsaken vibes. We go in. It has this not insidious look to it. It's homely, it's warm. It just has that twinge of green. So it has that, not fully comfortable feeling, at least on my part. But what I like here too is that they're going for, okay, we're hanging weapons and everything too. So while we don't quite have weapons yet, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. But this is just kind of like, this very grand entrance, not just including the closet here, but this entire area to lay down our arms, kind of go into like a more relaxing mode. All right, so I'm asked to go with the left corridor first and then go up. Now, there's a quick blurb as well. My Undead Rogue was my first character I made back in 2006, so the exterior style of the house is Forsaken Mansion. We nailed it. But the house overall is supposed to be the home of all my various race and class alts. Thus, it is a blending of the various cultures and ways of life to make a quaint home full of many details and items they've collected over the years. All right, so we're going this way first. I'm glad they asked me to go left because instinct would have done it for me too. Actually, I want to change one other thing here. I want to move my party stuff, move my frames, make it, I want to make sure it's nice and clean. All right, so this first L-shaped spot, notice how each of these, basically each of these wall panels look like little class dedications. So a sign of what they have done, you know, as a career player and everything. Of course, first off, paladins, because they're like the absolute best, including some things that are new from this most recent patch. I like the styling that they have here with the Pandaren style, with the monk area here. Notice how this is using, first off, we have the Silver Moon walls, but then it's also being skinned with like this, what looks like a carpet that's just under this texture here. So now we have like this neat blending of colors. I like that. We go across a little bit more. Here we have mage stuff. Yeah, from the Order Hall map to like some of, you know, to the Omnium Folio and all that. Shaman happened to be next. Great glows that are like providing like some really strong contrast compared to the actual altar. Now over here, priesty stuff. I like the array of things. Now again, this is like a celebration of the things that they've done. So, you know, it's a demonstration of, okay, look at all the Legion stuff that they had put together. Over on this side, really cool druid setup with multiple things, you know, multiple greens, ivies, also some Herondar flooring. You know, nice quaint little spots to like have like all their class celebrations condensed in one place. Yeah, really, really warm, vibey place here. Here's a kind of like bar plus kitchen area. Things are out. It might be dark in here, but I'm gonna spot delicious cakes whenever I can see it. Back here is the kitchen and pantry area, fully stocked, ready to go. You know, and we get some cool shots from this. You know, what I like here is just how you have like the subtle bits of lighting here for the illumination. I like that. You go around to the ginormous pizza oven. We can enjoy the other things that I'll always love to spot, delicious coffees. And then here, in this sort of kit bashed countertop, oh, they put a lid. Okay, that's clever. They made sure to add a convenient lid for their freezer. That fits perfectly, actually. Well done. All right. And then more of like the whole kitchen-y area. Very nice. Now let's kind of make our way up a bit. Yeah, it has, it's kind of funny because here's like, you know, this kind of like bar / eating area. We immediately kind of like shift the vibe here into this, what feels like kind of a private area, but it looks like it's a place for folks to also like chill and relax. Very unique thing here, adding this additional platform, just like right there, because there's plenty of room for it. Yeah, so it's a nice little VIP spot. And also, actually, there's like these little things behind the curtains here. Ah, so hopefully it's soundproofed. But we do have an opportunity for like the little bits of bedding here, and a little bit of privacy. They just grab their food and they're out relaxing. Now, apparently this is for alts and other guests. So I would say very minimal accommodations here as we make our way up. But it's a good use of, you know, of all the space that's being made available here. So like notice here, you know, this is a pre-built stairwell room, but they added more, you know, so they added like this raised platform on top of everything here. So that way we have like this additional ledge where we can like do some work, you know, read a book, relax and all that. But again, yeah, very unique way of doing the top of a stairwell room. And notice here, we're climbing just a little bit higher into like this little window spot. And there's still a little bit more. They tucked even more space in here for a bedroom. Really, really snug here, I gotta say. But it fits, you know, so whoever's here, they managed to carve a little space for their own. Now, of course, I'm looking here, it's like, okay, that's probably like a character, one of their characters, but I'm also wondering, okay, what about their main? I'm sure their main's got like this nice opulent spot for themselves. All right, so right through here. Oh, more beds. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is, like I said, it's a very, very tight bunk. Yeah, actually bunk beds. So you will safely climb that trellis, I hope, to get to the top bunk and everything. But it definitely goes to show just how much you can cram into one spot. Yeah, really, really tight stairwell room. They have all sorts of accommodations, including a shared bathroom for everyone here, which is like, okay. There's what, like 4 or 5 people that are being corralled into this one bathroom. So it's like, you know, whoever's like here, they're like, oh man, yeah, I gotta take a leak. Sorry guys, dunk, 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 and then you're making noise. The puppy might wake up, and they might starting to fuss. Like, yeah, yo, dude, that's what you get for drinking water so late at night. I'm sorry. Gosh, there's like a Murgle there too. Hi. Cute. All right, let's retreat back. All right, so right through here. Go up there. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think we're retreating back now. And we'll see what other options are. Like, I went one direction. I wasn't even sure if there was like a straight direction and if I can go right, but I'm pretty sure I can at least go in one other direction. So like there's a path up there and there is one right ahead. So unless I'm being told otherwise, I'm gonna go to the right. All right, so once again, class celebrations. So we saw a couple of them over there. Obviously, someone who is very accomplished in the game, they're going to be doing a little bit of everything. So now, once again, we're seeing like all these demonstrations of the things that they've collected for their class, like what they did here. This is the edgelord side, all right here. You know, so warlocks, demon hunters, death knights. Wait, this is all Death Knight, I think? Yeah, this is all Death. Okay, that's the biggest one. Ooh, maybe Death Knight's their main. Because what I like here is how they use multiple gravestones here as like back wall facing. It looks really good. Really like how all that comes together. And then the glow that comes from the Fel and like the Legion stuff that's back here too, it really makes the Warlock and Demon Hunter stuff pop. Yeah, great stuff. On the opposite end, the more natural fighters, you know, warriors on that side, hunters on this end right here. One little chance to celebrate one of our most famous hunters out there. Wait, is Trallion over there? I want to double check real quick. Yep, they're there. Okay, cool. All right. So we finished going through this second hall, or that L shape. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are some really unique layouts that I'm seeing here. I really like I said, very unique with the construction here. So let's go to, okay, we have Horde banners over on each side here. So let's go this way. All right, so first off, training stuff. Nice. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And then back here, oh, a Miss Murgle. Or it's War Chief Murgle. There we go. They're cosplaying. Garrosh was polymorphed, became a Murgle. But no, it's still very dangerous. Still definitely willing to devour. Oh no, the lion. Oh, you know why? Because it's the Alliance. Haha! Okay, that's very in character. I like that. I'm cool with that. Now, very cramped spot, though. You know, I kind of feel bad for Murgle Warchief over here. But then, you know, it's Murgle Warchief with their cute little puppies, and it's like, oh, you know, look at me, I'm the Warchief. You know, and there they are ready to smite the Alliance. That's adorable, though. And what is through here? Here we've got kind of going through, and we enter a engineering spot. Nice. So all the things that we need for a proper workshop. And then what is this? It's a thing. Oh, the loot. Nice. Oh, we found the treasures. You know, I would figure that there would be more treasure, to be honest. I would figure that this thing would be like wall to wall, just dripping with gold and opulence. And like, I would come in here and I'd be blinded with like all the treasures that they've accrued over time. But, you know, maybe they spent all the money too. Maybe they, sometimes that's how it goes. It's like, yep, champion of Azeroth, but at the gambling table, not so much. You know, they give all that stuff away. That could easily be a thing. All right, so we're gonna climb now, and notice how we're climbing these Lordaeron fences here. Whoop. Yeah, lots of fence posts here. Oh, I don't think we're doing so great on the walk check though. Yeah, I gotta run up here. But we made it up this very, very tight climb and into business. Business is happening right on top of these stairs. Very interesting, because we just kind of came up here. But I don't know why I like it's kind of a chaotic layout, but I love it. I don't know what to expect when I turn a corner, and I get a great value of that. All right, so let's go around the spot here. Oh, there's this very intimidating portal. I'm gonna be very curious where that leads me, but let's check out what is up here first. Now, like I said, business. Anixia is the business. Sorry, girl. Maybe next time. We'll wipe to you once again. You know, Anixia 3.0. You know, when she merges with the jailer or something like that, it's gonna happen. Let's go through, continue circling around. Yeah, very interesting setups of there. It very much has this feel of like huge collections. You know, we're seeing it throughout the place, but this hallway is definitely no exception to that. You know, it has this kind of eclectic look, but it's all like I said, lots of collections, lots of achievements. That thing's screaming at me. But we'll go through there later. I think I'll go through that door first. I first want to double check all the paths that I have available. So I'm up here. There's the portal. There's the other door. And I think we're going through the door. Yes, we are. Let's go. All right. Now, right through here. Library spot. All right. Research. But notice how clean it is. You know, we go through this hallway and leading up to it, we had this very like rough, this very rugged look. Now it almost feels sterilized by comparison. But notice how you have like some harder to get the core, like the PvP stuff. Okay, in truth, I don't know how hard that is to get. For me, it's impossible because I just don't really do PvP anymore. So I'm gonna be impressed anyway. Now, of course, we're gonna see other things like the Dark Heart over there. We're going to see the N'Zoth thingamajig over there. I might have missed where the other thing is, that light, whatever that is that you get from BFA, that indicates that you did the meta achievement. But we'll see what's going on through there in a bit. I want to go through the rest of this room first. And yeah, it has this great gallery feel to it. Very spacious. It's the kind of thing where it's like you bring guests, or like you bring someone you want to impress. It'd be like, hey, you want to come over to my place? And then she's like, oh yeah, what do you got? I got my collection of WoW achievements. Come here, girl. And then, you know, you lead her up, and then you like walk her in through your, oh, right this way. I have it all set up for you. So of course, this is where it's all clean and everything. So that's why It's like super nice looking. Got it. Got it. So you're like, you know, hey, look what I did. I did this and this and this. And I'm sure she's super entertained. She's like, wow, that's amazing. And you're like, oh, I know, right? It's like, and then like these statues, I spent like, you know, 250 marl for each of these. And, you know, it was like such a deal. Oh my God. It's like, wow, really? And you're like, oh yeah, dude. And it's like, oh, I'll check it out. Double achievement right down here. I got this N'Zoth eye thing and this whole Titan light dome thingamajig. It's all captured. That's cool, huh? She's like, yeah, I know. Wow. I'm like so into you. It's like, yeah. And then they wake up and it's like, oh man. What a time that was, because now they're married to the girl. And it's like, yeah, let's go. You know, so they're living it up. Let's go into this secret room here. And what do we got? We've got, not sure yet. But I think that's a bedroom, right? I think that's, is this a bed? Oh, snap. Oh, it's the boss. Okay, I'm gonna quietly back up. Okay, first off, nice bed. Very cool. All right, so I'll let them do their thing in this private spot. Very neat setup that they have. Complete with a bathtub, all the fixings that they need. Toilet's just out there though, so it's like it's all good. But then they're also undead, so do they even eat and digest stuff? Maybe it's for oh, you know what it is? It's for whoever they brought over, right? I don't know where they sleep. Oh, I know where they sleep. Right on top. Now, back here. Oh, actually, there might be a normal bed back here. Nope. Nope. No, there isn't. But, of course, what do we have? Dark Lady stuff. Always like these vibes. You know, you bring it together, boom, we hear so often, oh man, they need more Forsaken stuff. And I agree, they do, but boy, like if you want to pull off the look now, you definitely can. Definitely can. All right. So what else we got? Actually, I'm going to pause for just a second. No trolling here, please. That's an easy way to get banned and all that. And I'll ban for petty reasons like that. So, please don't. All right. Oh, they even mentioned private server. Oh, never mind. You're gone. Yeah, wasting my time. All right. See, that's it kind of goes to show just how. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna feed that. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I finished checking out Sylvanas' room. So we're going to retreat back, I think. Not through here. That was like the monk stuff. Or not monk stuff, you know. So we're done impressing our lady friend. So now we got to see what's behind this monster right here. Which is kind of funny because it's like it's an oddly shaped room, you know, because I think we might, but nope. Yep, it's dead end. Got him. But it's such a cool setup though. Okay, this is definitely one of those things where it's like, if we can mass select and then copy paste this thing, they gotta grab this door and put it. This is one of those things where it's like, hey, Barbara, what is it, Jeff? I got it. Jeff, what are you talking about? Dude, I got it. Oh my God, Jeff, are you talking about that stupid door that you saw on auction? I did, dude, I got it. It was like so cheap. It was only 500,000 gold. And she's like, where are we gonna put this door of yours? I know a place. I'm gonna put it in the upstairs hallway. You know, I'll just put it in the corner for right now. What do you mean for right now? I'm just gonna lean it against the corner for now, and then once we have a place to put it, then we'll put it. And then Barbara's like, wait, so we're not gonna have, so you're gonna have a doorway, but it doesn't go anywhere and it's just gonna lean against the wall or something like that. It's like, yeah, it's cool. Like, just give me a few like weeks or so and then we'll get more budget and stuff. She's like, oh my God, you're impossible. You picked up a whole ass door and you have nothing to do with it. And Jeff's like, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's a cool looking door though, man. All right. So we're retreating back. And then now we're gonna go through the center. Yeah, dude. Sometimes just got cool. I mean, come on. He impressed Barbara with like the awesome room full of their achievements and everything. So of course you gotta build that trust. Gotta build that trust. Now what do we have here in the center? Feasting, baby. Big feasting. Now we have to go kind of out and then to our right, then back there if we want to hit up the kitchen and everything. So at least the moment, what are we having? Appetizers, breads, and little snackies as we get ourselves ready. But notice here, the emphasis isn't so much the feasting, it's more, again, like celebration of achievements and things they've done. Like, check out the nice little custom fireplace they have set up. There's no fireplace, there's no default fireplace at all, it's just, but what we do have are gravestones, Gilnean walls, Forsaken table, nice little fixins, and as a base, I have no idea. Another one, but it's flipped upside down. Haha! And there we have it. It's this really cool custom fireplace. Very nice. Very nice. And again, big celebration of it's like constant reminders of what they did. You know, so like here's Jeff sitting here at the table, head of the table, and then Barbara's like, you know, next to him. Then here's like family and friends and all that stuff. And then Jeff leans over to Barbara and she's like, and then Jeff's like, did I tell you about that time when she's like, oh my God, yes, you told me. I'm reminded of all the things you've done all the time. I love you, but let's just enjoy dinner. It's like, all right. Let's have dinner. And that's the end of the story. And that is everything. So yay. Really good start to the place. You know, I think that's what we're going to really expect to see. We're going to see, you know, decor that really highlights what each of these folks have done. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to see all over the place. But we'll, of course, I'll be excited to see other prowess and skill demonstrations of what folks have done here. Like, great stuff. I didn't do a lot of like breakdowns here, but just like real quick, like for example, like this fountain, you know, they added a lot more up top, the sides here. It's not just like the default stuff. They used Gilnean walls and the Lordaeron fence posts to make this more imposing kind of garden. It's like, look, it's water, it's peaceful, right? Yeah. Sure. Well, yeah, awesome vibes that we're getting out here. So thanks for sharing your place with us.